Hi everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. I have the perfect summer cake for you, and if you love sangria, you are going to love my sangria summer cake. And this cake is just so light and fluffy, full of fruit flavors, and you guessed it, sangria. Now if you want a non-alcoholic version of this, just grab your favorite fruit punch. It's going to work so well with this cake as well. Now I've already pre-made some of my basics. I have my basic sponge cake here. I'm going to include that recipe down in the video description box below. I just prepared it in two 8-inch pans, let it cool completely, and then take a sharp knife and slice those layers in half so you have a total of 4. And next up, I also made my berry whipped cream frosting with raspberry syrup. This frosting is just so fluffy, so irresistibly delicious. You guys are going to love it for all your cake needs. And this sangria cake is all about the fruit flavor. I have a big bowl here of all kinds of fruit. I have strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, cherries, even some sliced nectarines. You can use whatever you would like, apricots, peaches, pineapple, kiwi, you name it. Whatever flavor you like your sangria, add it into your fruit mix, and we're gonna add it straight into the cake. Once you have your sponge cake ready, your berry whipped cream, you have your fruit sliced up, pour some sangria into a dispenser bottle, and this is going to be the easiest way to soak these sponge cakes. Now, the reason I went with sponge cake instead of my regular vanilla cake, the sponge cake is nice and dry, so it's going to absorb all the moisture, it's going to absorb all the sangria and hold it really well. And then add on some fruit. And now it's time to add my frosting. So what I'm going to do, instead of adding the frosting right onto the fruit and the berries, I'm actually going to add it on the back side of the second layer. So drop a generous amount of it on there. Grab your little spatula and spread it evenly to the edges. And then I'm just going to invert it right on top. Now to make this cake extra fun, I took some of my berry frosting and then I colored it using yellow and pink food coloring and gave it this nice peachy color. Just gonna give it like that sangria sunset kind of look. And that's it for my summer sangria cake. I absolutely love how it looks. I just added a ton more berries and fruit on top just to make it look extra special. Time to dig in and enjoy this. And this cake just looks so good. I'm loving all these layers. You can see the loads of fruit that we have on the inside. Just so light and fluffy. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what summer cake should taste like. It is so darn good, packed with so much incredible sun-ripened, sweet, juicy fruit. I am loving the combination of the fruit and berries with that berry whipped cream frosting. It's so light and fluffy, so delicious. Those sponge cake layers, perfection. They've soaked up that sangria. They go so well with all these different flavors. So if you guys are looking for the perfect summer cake, just head down into that description box. I'll have the recipes for the berry whipped cream frosting, the sponge cake, and of course this recipe. Hope you guys enjoy it all summer long, and I'll see you next time.